friends. Today I'm going to talk about my weekly update. What did I read, what I'm reading, and what I received. First of all, I've received a lot of books. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28 books. A lot of books. I finished, I don't believe I've talked this last month, I finished Graveyard Rats and Others by Robert E. Howard, which I didn't enjoy as much as I hoped. I enjoyed a couple of novel stories. The vast majority was a bit dated. They are not good, to be honest. They are very old dated stories that may offend a lot of people. Well, you should read stuff from the 30s if you are offended by it, but whatever. But they are detective stories, some horror elements, but yeah, good so far. So what I'm reading, I'm currently finishing 2 books, which I'm going to finish this week. This is Walking Alone by Bentley Whitley. I started this yesterday, I'm almost finished. These are a collection of short stories that he wrote throughout the years. The first one's in '84, the last one in 2016. There is another collection which is called The Collection, which is another short story collection that I've read, but I didn't have the book. I don't know why. I've lost it, maybe. This book is amazing. It's what I love about Bentley. He grabs nowadays stuff and turns it into nightmares and so on. But I will speak more when I make my review next week. Next one I read is Methods of Madness by Ray Carton. This is also a short story collection. I'm missing one story, which is called Dr. Krusadian's Method. Krusadian Method? Yeah. I am enjoying a lot of Ray Carton, so much that I already purchased a couple of books for him more, and then going to read them as soon as I get it. Now, what did I receive? Well, I received the last book I was missing in F. Paul Wilson, Gojin Saga series, in this case 3-book series. This is Panacea, which is the first book. I now have the complete novel. I've also received the first book, well, the 12th book in the Robert Adams, the Horseman series, Horse Clan series. I'm going to receive probably Monday or Tuesday the remaining 18 books that are in the series. There are 18 books in the main series and 2 anthologies. Those package I'm going to receive is going to have 18 novels, which is basically 16 books in the series, minus this one and the first one, which I already have, plus the anthologies. Nice cover. I received my last book that I was missing in my Dennis L. McKiernan series, Stolen Crown. This is a very beefy book, 600 pages book or so, 500 page book. What I most interesting is that each chapter, and there are a lot, there are 50 something, has like a little map, and they are different altogether, so pretty cool to check where we are. I received 2 mystery series that I'm collecting of Japanese authors by Pushkin Vertigo, and they are the Tattoo Murder by Akimitsu Takagi and the Decagon House Murders. Okay. This is by Yukito Ayatsuji. I also purchased the last book that I didn't have by this author, Daniel Polanski. This is The March Ends. Seems like a very interesting novel. And maybe before starting a series by him, I'm going to start a couple of this one, single solo novel. Then I got Darcy Coates, I'm going to say her name like that, books. I purchased like around 80 or 9. I received 5 of them. Remaining will come, which is Where He Can't Find You. Now we've got Gallows Hill. Now a couple of hauntings. The Haunting of Gillespie House, The Haunting of Osborne House, and The Haunting of Leigh Harker. This one is a bit odd how it was printed. Confused me a lot, this book. It's printed in a way that it's make me like I'm not seeing correctly. Next book. Okay, remember I talked about Bentley Little collection? I didn't have the book, I got it. The Collection by Bentley Little. This is also a collection of short stories by him. These ones were published. They are not the same as the other one, okay, which is nice. I did read this, like it was like probably a couple of the first books I've read from him. So maybe my idea I had from him was one thing. Now, for example, I'm reading this and I see connections to the store, for example. So maybe this one will have connections to other books and so on. So I will reread it as well, probably. I remember enjoyed it. I remember a couple of stories like the Washingtons. Yeah. Next. Philip Fracassi, Don't Let Them Get You. I read this. This is a very disturbing novel. So if it's disturbing, I want to read it. Yeah, it's very big in terms of information in the page, you know, be a very beefy book. Let's see, 2 more F. Paul Wilson novels. This is a new series he's publishing, which is called the Hidden, and this one is the Upwelling, and this is Lexi. This guy writes a lot, I must say. Now, books from John Connolly, which is another author. I'm purchasing all the books, and I have got a lot. So the first one was Nocturnes. This is a short story collection that he wrote. There are 3 books on this series. I believe this is a series. I don't know, but it seems that because the last one is going to be released in a couple of weeks, he says the Nocturnes, it ends the trilogy of short story collection. I don't know if the last published so far short stories. I don't know, but it's one I'm going to read. In terms of novels from the other series he has, in this case that he has, Charlie Parker. I don't enjoy these covers, but yeah, at least they are all the same. Well, some. The Whisperers, The Burning Soul, The Rat of Angels, The Wolf in Winter, A Time of Torment, now these two have a different cover, whatever. Amazing how they screw up. A Book of Bones, very beefy. This one is very heavy. The Game of Ghosts, and The Dirty South. I'm missing, I believe, 4 of them to complete the series, which I'm going to receive in a couple of weeks. Now, for the most interesting ones that you want to see, I bet. This is Exodus by Peter Hamilton, a broken binding novel. This is like almost 2 kilos of a novel. Okay, it doesn't show, but it doesn't see in the page, but it has 900 pages. So it's book 1 of a series of the Archimedes engine. It's called Exodus, the Archimedes engine. This book is called. This book is not called Exodus. It's called Archimedes engine. I think, or not. The second book will be the Helium Sea. Okay. This book is signed by him. It's number 616. Okay, it says Exodus, the Archimedes Engine, Book 1 of Archimedes Engine Theology. So the series, the Archimedes Engine, the book is called Exodus, the second book will be called Eden, sorry? Sorry, the LMC. And this is related to a game called Exodus. If you want to check it out. It's a very beefy book, very good quality. My only complaint would be with the price tag of the postage and so on, which is amazingly expensive. We're talking a book costs 25 euros, pounds, and the shipping is 12 pounds plus the VAT. So the one book, it's almost 40 pounds, which is 50 euros almost. Not. I only bought this because I want to read this sci-fi by him. But there are a couple of others I would like to have, but they are so expensive that doesn't compensate to buy. So this is Exodus. Okay. One day, maybe when they are cheap. The only books I receive is the series that I buy in terms of a couple of books that have been purchased, very small. Now, my three main books that I received today. Okay, this one is The Spear by James Herbert. This is Centipede Press edition. It has this cover, and I hope you can see just a spear. Very beautiful. It has interior illustration. There are, as you can see here, interior illustrations. It has, it's not signed or anything like that. It has like previous covers from the books. For example, I have one, not this one, but I have one, which is this one. But this one is amazing, so I got these three books. Well, not showing three books, but I've got three books and it was amazing. Okay, it had interior illustration. Okay, I didn't show it there. So the second book, it's called, is this one? Okay, very beautiful cover. It's called the Jonah by James Herbert. I don't think this is a pure horror stuff. Okay, at least it's not. I really like the texture of this. The book itself has like the other one, but here is a skull or something like that with these eyes, amazing eyes. Again, interior artwork. Previous book covers. And then, as the other one, I didn't show because I know that there are some elements that may disturb. It has some interesting artwork. Okay, so very cool. And the third one, also by him, which is called The Survivor. Okay, again, same beautiful cover. It's not say, sorry. It's called The Survivor. Very beautiful. Again, this one is more notorious. Okay, the plain, and here it's in a color that you can see more brightly, like the other ones. They showed as well. Again, this one doesn't have interior illustration, but it has this amazing stuff. Some creepy doll. Again, cover illustrations. Interior illustration as well. And this one is not signed as well. It's not numbered, I believe. This I didn't purchase as well. It has it. This is James Herbert. He already passed away several years ago, almost a decade or so. Probably more. Not a decade. 2 decades? Let me share. Let me check. By the way, I have read one of his books. Okay, James Herbert was a writer from the 70s, 80s, and so on. 70s and 80s, yes. And he wrote a couple of common known novels like The Rats. They are very known because they are puri horror. The Broken Binding is also doing that book as a special edition. Yeah, James Herbert died in 2013, so 10 years, I said, yeah, 11. He lived from 43 to 2013, so he wrote a lot of novels like the Rats, The Others, Deadly Eyes, yeah. I only read, I have several of his books, but I had this opportunity to buy these ones for, I believe it was 150 euros plus shipping, and having loved all of these Centipede Pet editions, they are very beautiful, I had to buy them, that's it. So yeah, all of these books I received, I hope you enjoyed, and have a great weekend. I know that times are not easy, rain and so on, so be careful out there. Thank you.